How's it going, everyone? This is the Box of Cereal, and this is my new 100% Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas on very hard difficulty. No deaths. This will be a no death run, or like Mini a True Nerd calls it. You only live once, I think. So I kind of got the idea from him, except I'll be playing on the hardest difficulty, and I'm going to be 100%ing the game this way. So I'm going to be putting it on very hard. You want to save on everything. Displays. Brightness is all the way up. All subtitles on. Let me know if I need to change any of the audio stuff. I'm going to keep it like this for now. Yeah. Maybe I turn the radio all the way down so that I don't have to get any copyright strikes. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the game. I'm going to be skipping the opening cutscene to avoid copyright as well, because I've been having some issues with that lately. So, hope y'all enjoy regardless.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Now, I haven't said it already, but this is actually going to be the episode 0 of this playthrough, so I'm going to be explaining how to make the most powerful character possible. This isn't going to be a perfect build or any of that stuff, but this is the most powerful build that I can think of in the game, in my opinion. So, with your first choice you have here, you can choose between being a boy or a girl. Now, I'm a guy, obviously, but I'm actually going to choose a girl, which is a little outside of what I usually do. But I'm going to do this for a reason, and I'll explain that probably at level 2.
A girl. We've got
Or I might explain it just now.
A beautiful,
after he
healthy
gets done
baby
talking.
girl.
Oh, James. We did it. Oh, a daughter. Oh, our beautiful daughter.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, sweetie. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, sweetheart. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Now, like every other playthrough, I'm going to name my character the... Oops. Box of Cereal, because that is me. I think that's what I did on my New Vegas playthrough. Haven't really done a ton of playthroughs. The Box of New Vegas, yeah, the Box of Cereal. That's what I meant to put. Yep, perfect.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
And what I was saying earlier was you want to pick a girl because the Black Widow perk, there's really only one good reason that I can think of. A Black Widow gives you 10% damage against male enemies and unique dialogue options. And yeah, so I'm actually going to take that because that 10% damage is going to be huge against males, because most enemies in this game are actually dudes. So yeah, there's a good reason to be a girl in this game for sure. Usually I'd pick a guy because I'm a guy, but yeah, figured this was as good a reason as ever. I'm gonna do the Fallen Angel or Iron Maiden. What do you think? Fallen Angel. I'll do that. Look like a freaking Velociraptor. And then hair color. What looks the best? I kind of want to do white. I don't know how to get it to white though, other than bleached. What's that? Steel? It looks alright. Yeah, I'm not going to spend a ton of time. I'll do bleached, and then, so I'll be really easy to follow. Yeah, and then, yeah, that'll be my character.
You're
Box of
going to
Cereal.
look a lot like your dad.
And you can change. I might
that,
change that hairstyle later throughout the playthrough.
Oh, beautiful. Just like her daddy.
It's a big world out there, honey, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions.
James.
Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Yeah, I really think the opening of this game is cool. I haven't played it in a long time, though. It's been a long time. But I do have a good plan of how I'm going to do this. I do have a good bit of knowledge about the game, so hopefully that'll carry me through most of it.
Just like
But I don't remember
just
everything.
something you get used to down here.
But, yeah.
Come on over here, sweetie. Come on. Walk to Daddy. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, honey. I'll be back in a bit.
And I'm not going to be... I'll probably end up being a good character, but I'm going to do what makes me the most money in this game because I'm trying to be powerful. So after that, you're going to go to the Your Special book and open it up. So strength is for... Okay, I'm just going to go through the basics of what each one is. Strength is just for carrying stuff and melee weapons. Perception is for things to appear on the mini-map, as well as... These are all have perk requirements, too. These all help with perk requirements, or are the base of it. Other than skill points. Endurance is for HP. Charisma is for disposition with people and speech skill. Intelligence is for skill points. And let's see, I think science and a few other things. The non-combat things. Agility is for combat, such as small guns, AP, things like that. Yeah, luck is... will add... Actually, it'll add, I think, half a point per point. So if you have 10, you get 5 extra points per, maybe, it couldn't be per level. I don't know. But it adds a little bit to your skill points. And the main thing is that it adds a small chance, I think it's half a percentage to crit. So if you have a 10, it'll be a 5% every time you attack to crit. And so, yeah. And from here, I'm gonna go through my build. So I'm gonna be 4, 4, 9, 1, 9, and 8. Now, if you look at this, I'll explain each one, why I'm doing each one. So strength is at 4. If you want to, you can actually bring endurance down a little bit if you want to carry a little bit more. I actually am a pack rat usually when I play these games, so this is going to be tough for me. But it's on very hard, so I want the most health I can get, and strength doesn't really help with that. So I'm going to put this to 4. As soon as you get out of here, you're going to want to go to Rivet City and grab the Intelligence Bobblehead. But right after that, go back to Megaton and grab the Strength Bobblehead. That'll bring this up to 5, which I believe will give us 200 carry capacity. Strong back later. It has a 5 strength requirement, so be sure to get that. It'll give us 50 extra carry weight, so we'll have it up to 250 weight. And yeah, that's all for strength. And I'm not going to mention the later requirements because some of them repeat themselves. So let's say I have a 5 strength requirement at level 10. And then at level 20, I might have another one. I'm not going to repeat them, but just because you should have them at that point. So yeah, then we're going to go to perception. I'm going to eventually have this up to 6. I'm going to go to the Republic of Dave early. I'm going to go there, get your perception up to 6 before level 12. So that you can get, I believe it's Sniper. The Sniper perk increases your chance to hit in VATS to the head, which will be invaluable during this playthrough. So, but for now, we're going to keep it there. So you go to Republic of Dave in the northeast corner of the map to get 1 point with the bobblehead, and then Ant Site after the quest Those from Doc Lesko, I believe. I think that's his name. You get the choice between raising strength or perception by 1 point, and we're going to choose perception because it's not really valuable, but I want to make sure that we have the requirements for every perk, and I want to use the other special stats on other things that are more important. Endurance to 9 because I want as much health as I can. I'm not going to set it to 10 because it's not good to set anything to 10 really, unless you're trying to get a perfect character with perfect stats. You might want to do that. I'm not sure. I'm not doing that because a perfect character isn't the most powerful character. I think people get that mixed up. It's just not. Yeah, so endurance to 9. Then you can go to the Deathclaw Sanctuary later and get it to 10. Charisma to 1. It's not super useless, but it's not mandatory, especially for what we're trying to do. Intelligence is going to be set to 9. It's going to be at 9 because you can go straight to Rivet City, like I said, and get it up to 10. So you can maximize your skill points for the other 29 levels or so, 28, 29 levels, whatever the math is. Anyways, we're going to set agility to 8. Because we're going to intense train that, use intense training at level 3 to get it up to 9. And then at the greener pastures disposal, I think, is where you can get the bobblehead, which will bring that up to 10. And then we'll have luck at 5, which will actually eventually get it to 10. I know that sounds crazy, but there's 5 ways to increase luck in this game. I'm going to go through them. So the first and easiest one is to get the lucky shades at 10 penny, close to 10 penny tower. I can't remember the location, but it's the red brick building that there's a group of buildings right by 10 Penny Tower. If you go to the one on the left side, I think it's a red building. In there are the lucky shades that are on the floor or on a mannequin. That'll raise it up to 6. The bobblehead in Arlington will raise it up to 7. Arlington Cemetery. The 8 ball, which you get from passing a 40 medicine skill in Big Town, finishing the quest there and repelling 1 wave of enemies. You'll get the magic 8 ball, I guess, and it'll give the lucky 8 ball. That'll bring it from 5 to 6 to 7 to 8. So we'll get the 8 ball for level 8. And then 3 Dogs Head Wrap later. We can reverse pickpocket that to get it up to 9. And Riley's Armor will actually get it up to 10. So luck's not one of those things where you really need it all that high to pass for things. I think you need a 6 later, a 6 in luck for some of the stuff we want to get done. But it's not mandatory right now. So yeah, luck's going to be there. So eventually we're going to have luck at 10, agility at 10, intelligence at 10, charisma at 2, I think, endurance at 10, perception at 6, and strength at 5. So we're going to be much more powerful early on. But these are mainly for the perk requirements. So there aren't many good ones in charisma. Just FYI if you couldn't tell. So yeah, we're gonna be all done there. And that's just my opinion. I looked into it a good bit just to prepare for this very hard no death run. But if you think there's a better way, fantastic. Comment it down below, because I'm sure I made a mistake somewhere along the way.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
This is major throwback vibes. Haven't played this game in a good while, but I've played it a ton. I don't know if I opened that. I don't know if you can or not.
These experiments are
9 years later, so
The
what am I,
experiment
10?
to prepare. We prepare to survive.
I don't know how old I was. I was obviously a infant.
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast. You blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Can you believe it? She is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, honey. I can't believe you're already 10.
Yep, we're 10.
I'm
Great.
so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young lady. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Thank God we got a Pip-Boy too.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us, but I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
Great party, Amada. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess.
A date with Freddie Gomez?
Gross! I didn't think you even liked boys. Especially not Freddy the Freak. Yuck.
Yeah,
I
my
guess
hair,
maybe
dude.
I
guess
should
that's
give
what
this
you're
to someone
thinking.
else. Someone who'd rather curl up with Grognak the Barbarian than Freddy Gomez. The question is, how could you tell the difference?
Huh. Cool. Paul Hannon.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't... Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
Alright.
What? Is she your best friend now?
Old Lady
Are
Palmer.
you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
Oh, you didn't have to bring me a present, Miss Palmer.
Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
Great.
Hey, Wally, I think Paul's a nice party buddy.
Having a good time? Hi, honey. Having fun?
How do you like that there Pip-Boy, miss? Fit all right and everything?
It's really cool. Did you fix it up for me?
As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability.
Let's see. Thanks, Stanley. Appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday. Not much, but I hope you like it.
Dork face
Kid's
here.
baseball cap.
Happy birthday, dork face.
Andy. Ruined the cake.
No.
What have you done?
Allow me to wish you a
You've ruined everything.
I told you not to act all official.
to offer
I
you
know
a
you were
piece of-
joking.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old Lady Palmer.
Let's see. What do we want to say? How about we share it? No. You can have it. Go
Oh,
soak
yeah?
your head.
We'll see
I'm not
about-
giving it to you.
You're gonna be sorry, you little...
People always enjoy my little speeches. Besides, that friend of yours could use a reminder that life is
Butch,
not
what are
all
you doing?
fun and games.
Hitting a girl, and on her birthday, for heaven's sakes.
This is supposed
Oh, we
to
don't
be a
have the hair
party,
yet.
you know?
How's it
Did he
going,
hurt you,
sweetheart?
honey?
You should try it sometime, Daddy. You might like it. What's Butch's problem, anyway? I can't believe he tried to start a fight at your own birthday party. What a jerk.
Yeah, seriously. He's lucky Gomez stopped the fight before I really hurt him.
Right. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Thanks for inviting me to your party.
Enjoying yourself?
Let's see.
Get lost in butt breath.
I hope Butch didn't hurt you. You want to tell me what that was all about?
Don't worry about it, sir. It was nothing.
Good for you. Don't let Butch start to bully you, or he'll never stop. I've seen his type before. He's going to be a handful in a few years if his mother doesn't take him in hand. Well, no harm done then. Why don't you get back to enjoying your party?
I'm sure.
Will do. Let's
Never
talk to the
suspected a
overseer.
thing.
I hope you appreciate the effort Amata put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason.
It's unkind. She did a great job, but couldn't you have... of course she likes me. Everyone does.
That's not what I hear. But perhaps she'll set a good example for you. There's still plenty of time for you to
What a
make
snooty
something
fellow.
of yourself.
Now go on and enjoy yourself.
I think I'm gonna enjoy this because when I was younger, I really
Thanks,
didn't.
Iris.
I just
Are you
flew
all
through
right?
all this, but
Is
I get
Butch
to read
giving you
all
a
this.
hard time again?
Don't worry, Dad. I can handle Butch.
I'm glad to hear it. Once you start letting bullies push you around, you'll never see the end of it. Come on now. I bet there's someone else out there with a present for you.
Stanley.
What is
I
that?
know you were busy with
One
the
of the
water
3,000
Who
purifier.
have we not talked to?
Everything's fine.
Allow
now.
me to
What
wish
do
you
you
a
think we should
happy
call it?
Get
birthday.
to wind it up
Together,
every
totally
Me and
minute.
Andy got her all...
Oh, Wally
This
Mack.
party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to
I wonder
my
if they
party.
would know about mutants
Too
since they've
bad,
been in here the whole
man.
time.
It was really fun.
Up again last
Hey,
night.
how
Good,
about
isn't
the
it?
Vault Dwellers?
I
Get
wasn't
it?
Poor
worried.
asshole.
Who wants to go around all
anything,
day
right?
being called a vault
Anyway,
dweller?
I'm glad you
Sometimes
could
What about
they
you?
really are
Get
as
lost.
dumb
Talk
as
to
you
Vault
look.
you.
Go ahead, you
Come
can
on,
eat the sweet
Wally,
roll.
always have
Enjoy
good
Well
your
on
ideas.
her
stay.
way to
Party
becoming a
was called.
productive vault
I got
citizen.
one.
Decorations
The
now.
Mackers.
Okay, now we're
Super
good.
cool, right?
Oh, really?
Jeez,
They're
Wally,
lovely.
who's the head of the gang?
You
You or
did
me?
such a
No way.
splendid job.
Let's
Jonas?
take a look at our characters.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Officer
We're all
Gomez.
set down here.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thanks. I'll
I'm
send her
glad to
right
be
down.
here. I think
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
it's important
Are
to
you
keep in
having
touch
a-
with the young people, you know.
Time to
as
get
part of my
going.
job. Plus, well,
Hello.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Yeah, my dad and Amada threw a great party, didn't they?
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own
Can't tell how
Pip-Boy.
old she is. She could
Since
be
this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did?
20-something or 60.
I wrote
Probably
you
not
a
20-something.
poem. Just for you.
Probably 40.
I hope you like it.
Thank you. I'll treasure it always. Is that all?
Of course. Run along now, dearie, and have yourself a...
Okay,
I like
got a poem. So let's see what the old poem says. Gray walls, impenetrable steel, suffocation, condemnation. Condemnation. Yeah, that's probably it. Little hands groping in subterranean uncertainty. Mommy, Daddy, am I dead? Nay, nay, reborn into purifying fluorescence. A face of male. Father to me, father to all. Overseeing our lives, our eternities. Harshness of discipline, harshness of love. Obedience, my savior. Larva to pupa, pupa to worker. Buzz, buzz. One with the steel honeycomb. 10 lies within the 101, significant at last. Till grace seep from walls to hair to soul, then eternal slumber, sweet sleep of incineration.
Sure thing.
Vault 101 PA system. Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing. Interesting. I'm not going to turn it on though. Hey, Jonas.
What are you doing down here, young lady? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid. I'm 10 years old.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
And yeah, now we just wait for our dad, I guess, so we can check it out. It's reactors and whatnot to keep this place going.
Are you ready for your surprise?
What kind of surprise?
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again.
Nice.
You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
What do I get to kill?
Easy now. It's only a BB gun, but it's not a toy. Let's go try it out. Jonas and I have found a nice spot for you. Follow me.
Alright. Get our first gun.
Careful, it's a rad road.
Yeah, let's see how much damage we do. Welcome to the Vault Tech. Yeah, so I'll just tell you how to move around in this. I'm sure most of y'all have played already. Okay, so we're not doing a ton of damage, but we're not doing nothing at the same time.
Just shoot. You'll be fine.
Okay, what the hell? One experience. Our first experience.
Good work. That's one less rad roads to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with a big game hunter.
Smile.
Boys and girls,
Sweet.
different parts.
Big game hunter.
Anyway, so I'm the overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of
6 years later. 16.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega. The beginning.
I remember being 16 playing this game. Long time.
As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old girl. So, yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now.
Cute.
You've got a goat to take.
If you say so,
Hey,
Dad.
it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the goat. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine.
All right, bye, Dad. Yeah, first thing you're going to want to do as soon as you get here, not any of that, take the bobblehead for medicine, plus 10 medicine. You found a Vault Tech limited edition bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, "The smart man knows a bandage only hides his wounds. Your medicine skill has permanently been increased by 10 points." So yeah, now we head on out of here.
Good morning.
We don't really have to talk to
Stopping to see
anybody.
the old man before class, eh?
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
Yeah, so they corner her over
I can
here.
show you a real tunnel snake, Amata.
God, Butch,
Jeez.
why don't you just leave me alone?
Morning, Doc.
What are you gonna do,
Tell her,
Amata?
Butch.
Go run and tell your daddy on us? You think you're special? Yeah? What do you want?
What's going on here?
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
Speech 20%. If you keep messing with her, the overseer is going to come down on your gang.
Like I'm gonna listen to a little
Leave her alone or you'll answer to me.
And who are you? Keep talking like that, girl, and we'll send you back to your daddy with a few broken...
Oh, I'll just be going now.
She's nothing, Butch.
All right.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
Come on, I don't really have to take the stupid test, do I?
Listen, I like your dad. I might even like you if I wasn't your teacher. So here's what I'm going to do. If you want to...
Cool. Let me see the results and I'll fill it out myself.
Well...
So yeah, you can do the thing, but you really don't need to. So I'm actually going to do speech first, so it's not completely horrible. Small guns we're going to want to do, and lockpick is important really early on. And other than that, the only things you need to look out for when we leave here is you want to make sure your repairs at 30, and what else? Explosives, sorry, is at 25. Yeah. And yeah, we'll be able to do all the stuff in Megaton, so we're good for now. Other than that,
Daddy's girl.
and now we can get out of here.
Anything is possible, even an A.
3 years later, so now we're 19. Getting closer to my age.
You need
Wake
to
up!
know these
Come on,
things.
wake up!
I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up!
Huh? What's wrong, Amata?
You've got to get out of here. Your dad is gone, and my father's men are looking for you.
What do you mean my dad is gone?
He's left the vault. I don't know how, but he's gone. And my father, he's kind of gone crazy.
I've never seen you so scared, Amata. What's happened?
It's Jonas! They killed him! My father's men. They took him and... Oh my God, you have to leave now!
You're not gonna cry, are you? So they killed Jonas and I'm next. Is that it?
Yeah, it's lucky I got here ahead of them. But we can't stand here talking. You've got to get out of here.
Alright, let's see. My dad can't have left. The door is sealed shut.
Not anymore, apparently. But are you honestly telling me you had no idea your dad was leaving? He really didn't tell you?
No, I had no idea he was planning to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
Okay, let's see. Escape the vault. How?
Listen. There's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's get out of here.
One more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just in case.
Thanks, Amata. I'll only use it as a last resort. I promise.
Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security.
Okay. So yeah, other than that, I think that's all we're gonna do for now. We'll lead up next episode trying to escape the vault. So yeah, thanks for watching, and